Kongoi missing, Your Excellency, the President, Kongoi amun kenyon kesatukul raini, ko Kongoi amun imiga en sotik koka enane, ko kaya komwa chi gole magitaro gutich chia ga numbunen, ko engalaya sitimogi ke amun kigone gasinoton, ko kimwa Kongoi en message nebo kanisa, message nebo kaliet, ko Kongoi en kaliet nekitingenge en sotik, Kongoi missing.
Man, you know, I'm beginning to think that when you talk of the people of Kalenjin Nation, I've noted that they seem to be people who are operating with the mindset that if you disappoint them, they will not actually sugarcoat anything and pamper you and say, you are ours. Have you tried to note that? Because I was looking at the third time, actually, William Ruto is seeing rebel fan base in Rift Valley. Okay? Because today we were seeing Davis Chirchir being booed in front of the president. And actually, you know, yesterday when we were looking at that new aspect or new dimension of scandal, the revelation, you know, Okia Mutata actually brought out a very, very vivid angle of it.
I then challenged Mr. Murkomen, who is a good friend of mine, and I'm challenging Mr. Chirchir to come out clean and tell us two things. One, why are they the spokesmen of Galana? Galana is a private company. Njeri is a private entity. Two private entities are fighting over a product. What was the role of the government in that product?
But the way Okia Mutata demystified the 17B oil deal that was connecting that lady, and you know, he brought out the aspect of real corruption, and it was very, you know, point blank. He was calling a spade a spade, not a big spoon, and that is where he gave out how, you know, the likes of Davis Chirchir and we also had Murkomen being mentioned. So today, Chirchir was booed in Bomet, mbele ya Ruto. The other time when Ruto was actually talking to a certain crowd, was it in, I think it was in Eldoret, he was also booed, okay?
Mimi nataka tupange. Ngojea kidogo. Ngojea. Ameteke kwa sinekuni. Sasa ameteke kwa sinekuni. Amezitul kwa chamke. Siabanga ngaleka view. Sasa tuko na hapa wana Cheboy.
And yesterday, when Ruto had attended the wedding ceremony, and again, you know, we had the Meet the People tour, the reception in Kirinyaga was very dismal, very discouraging. Now, if you look at the trend that is taking place in the Kalenjin Nation, I think the Kalenjins are beginning to get so much disappointed that they cannot hide it anymore. And even if you are their own, I think they are going to a certain aspect of not sugarcoating anything right now. Because perhaps they were thinking that if the president is theirs, then definitely things will be smooth for them, even when things are hard for others, which of course is not the case and cannot actually happen. When we have unga selling at 200 in Nairobi, it will still sell the same or even more in Eldoret, okay? If we have the fuel prices in Togonyang selling at 500, it will still be the same in Eldoret or even more. So I think they have come to realization that maybe we need to run away from, even if you are a thief, but you are ours, we need to cover you. Although it comes with some political considerations. They can go to an extent of going the local politics. That is when they will start to reason politically. But anything that is covering a cross-sectional divide, anything that is being talked of in a national realm, I think they are running away from this fallacy that, you know, if the president is ours, we need to protect him at all time. Because if you look at how they booed Davis Chirchir, you will be trying to question, why were they booing him so much, mbele ya Ruto, you know? Were they lacking respect for their own? And it is not the first time they booed William Ruto the other time, okay? Were they lacking some kind of decorum or decency for their president? You know, it tells you that wamefikiwa core, you know, everything that is being done, everything that William Ruto is doing, they are not seeing the exact benefit. Okay, you can have the benefit of, you know, entitled, you know, leadership or entitlement, okay? Let's just say entitlement. So that is a benefit, but it is not trickling down to the hustler. And these hustlers are the ones that you will be expecting to grace such occasions. You know, I think that is where we now draw the line. That is where we bring in the demarcation. So the extent that William Ruto has gone to fail to ensure that his equilibrium is maintained, such that politically he is embraced, and as a president he is also embraced, you know, that extent he has gone is giving him some turbulences. And the people that he is kind of trying to protect being exposed day and night, and still is continuing to have them, and they cannot actually come out to defend themselves. Perhaps people are being hungry for good reason. People are being hungry for honest reason, and starting with the Kalenjin nation. And somebody was saying that I think they need now to direct their anger to the right person. And the right person here in this case is the boss himself. So Davis Chirchir is supposed to be mtu wa mkono. So instead of booing him when the boss is there, they need actually to boo the boss. And boo the boss by telling him that this, you are mtu wa mkono, is the one we are having problem with. And at the same time, because you are the boss, we are also having problems with you. So I think Ruto is having it very rough. Somebody was saying that if things continue like this, Ruto might be actually a one-term president. And I see it is very possible. It is very, very much possible. Or what do you think from your side, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see him as a man who is going to manage all these turbulences? What do you think? I'll see you next. Have a great moment.